But you can begin to reach out into the community and help. Why do you allow so much starvation? There are, across your planet, thousands upon thousands of children who go to bed hungry at night. This is a crime. You can do something about this. Use your resources to sponsor such children, to ensure that they do not hunger, that their basic needs are met. Support the communities that are less fortunate than yours. This disparity in income, these huge imbalances, we must suggest, again, have to do with the imbalances between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. We have spoken of this before. There is an imbalance in the favor of the masculine, and you must understand that this does not have to do with gender, and it is not an opportunity for the bashing, if you will, of the male sex. This is not what we are speaking of here. Within each of you, symbolized through the yin-yang symbol, is the masculine and the feminine. This is within each of you. When these are in balance within each of you as individuals, then your entire life is, in fact, in balance. And because on the planet so much is so heavily skewed toward the masculine, it must begin to even itself out. The scales must come more into harmony. It is perhaps too much to expect that they will stay so static and not move at all, but this disparity must be healed. And the only way to really do this is on an individual level, and that's where your responsibility comes in. The qualities that are typically reflected in the male versus those that are typically reflected in the female are neither good nor bad, they simply are. It is only when they are overemphasized in someone that they become a problem. You can begin to find this balance within yourself simply by focusing your attention on it and asking for some divine assistance. One of the ways to do that is simply by opening your eyes and paying attention to what is going on around you. The media is so prevalent, and you know, if you pay any attention at all, that there are these huge disparities across the planet. And how can you help but be touched here in your heart when you see the pictures of the suffering children? Now, we must tell you that money is not the root of all evil. Such are the resources on the planet that there is more than enough for all. Your media might perhaps tell you differently, but it is in fact the case that with more and more and more of you coming into balance, so will the planet, and the resources will bear what is required. But when the earth's resources are sacrificed, are stripped away from her core, purely in the name of profit for a very select few, then what you see is what you get, children. So begin here at home, as always. Come within. Feel within. How is it with me in this moment? How am I right now? Where am I out of balance? And how can I find the light again within me and allow it to shine forth so that I may make a difference here on earth, so that I can help those situations that require a bit of assistance. You are to love your fellow man, woman, child. Much has been discussed recently about the secret. Many of you out there are wondering, what is it I'm not getting? What is it I do not understand? If the secret is that simple, why am I not more in the flow? Why am I not experiencing more financial stability and enjoyment? You see, you must be careful where you focus your attention. Better are you served by doing that which causes your heart to sing and to worry less about the money that comes from it. Now we understand you must eat, you must have your needs met, but what is your primary goal? Are you here to leave your footprint on the earth as someone who has made a contribution, or are you here simply to take? And the rest of the world can suffer because of that. Take into your heart the others in your community, and that is your entire planet. Take those consciousnesses into your heart and do what you can to feel the connection. For the truth is that you are all connected, and everything that you do has an impact, including your thoughts. So much can be healed right there, here within the thinking, within the brain. I am not sure if you can understand this message. Some of you will, and some of you will mistake it for a chastising, but that is not what is the intention here. Rather, it is that you become more and more and more conscious with every waking moment, and that you use the time that you have left on the planet to help heal the things that are out of balance. When you feel that you have made some headway within your own life, when you know that you walk through your daily life affecting others on a more positive note, when you are able to share your joy with your family and your friends, when you have found a sense of fulfillment and truly are able to, within your heart of hearts, to feel gratitude for what you do have, for all that you have been granted, then step aside, step outside of yourself, and ask what it is you can do to help others.